What's good, y'all? Welcome to the Gen TV podcast. As always, your boy Ease.
Hey, when the sauce go.
And as always, we have a very, very special guest today. I'm actually very excited about this guest.
I am.
Because usually I'd be lying.
To it.
I'd be like, I don't be excited about y'all niggas. But today I mean it. We got our boy Tom in here. Not the one that started Facebook, but the one that started Outofpocket TV. What's good, bro?
What's good, man? How's it going?
Pretty good.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Where's that New York swag at, man?
Yeah. Yo, I told you I'm from New York, but I don't got the swag.
Can't claim it. Can't claim it. All right, man, let's get into our question.
All right, so we asked you guys on Facebook, if you had to keep one social media app, which would it be? Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, or TikTok? So Tech said, TikTok to me is more informative. Facebook enables people to just make a whole new life for themselves. And I don't think you can trust IG because it's mostly moments of people's best life.
That was a great answer.
Yeah. Danny said TikTok. Joshua said YouTube because it's one of the most out of all the matters. I don't know what that means.
The one that matters out of the most.
Yeah, I'm assuming so. And then
watch it be you that fucked up the reading and not the way he typed it up.
I'm gonna reread it.
Okay.
Jorge said YouTube hands down. Who else gonna watch my kids?
Ooh. YouTube be babysitting a lot of kids nowadays, including mine.
Oh, he said yeah. So Joshua said YouTube because that's the one I use most out of all the other ones.
Okay.
Yeah, it was my reading that fucked it up. I don't got my glasses. That's my excuse.
I will ask you first time, man. If you had to keep one social media platform, what would it be?
Yeah, man. You know, I'm 30 years old, so I grew up with YouTube. You know, YouTube is like, I would say the king.
Well, I mean, if you're in your 30s, you kind of grew up with you had them all.
Yeah, for sure. But I think YouTube is like the platform that really like paved the way for social media, like the way we view content creation and everything. It's just like it. And I grew up watching like you know, you don't say, oh, my favorite TikToker, my favorite Instagrammer. You'd be like, my favorite YouTuber. Like, even if they're popular in every platform, if you have that YouTube title, it means I feel like
there's more respected.
You know what's interesting to me is how YouTube kind of transitioned into a social media platform in like the recent year, because YouTube was just kind of almost like another version of TV to me.
Yeah.
But now like that they added the shorts and there's so many content creators on it, it's like it's considered like a social media platform now.
Yeah, I mean, for me, like I would say YouTube as well. Like I remember growing up watching, like fresh out of high school, watching like the OGs, like Timothy De La Ghetto. You had Spoken Reasons. You got
Spoken Reasons big.
A couple others.
Emmanuel Hudson.
Emmanuel Hudson was another one. Yep, him and his brother were good ones. You had what's his name, Kevin Edwards. Like those were like my solid YouTubers that I used to watch growing up. So, and I used to invest hours. Like the way how people watch TikTok right now and they're swiping. I had like a lineup of like YouTubers that I'll go through and watch, and I had like dreams back then to become a YouTuber, and obviously you just like brush that shit by. So for me, I would say YouTube. YouTube is the one I connect with the most. Who would you say is your favorite YouTuber?
Damn, man, it's changed over the years. When I first started watching YouTube, I remember like Nigga Higa. He was an Asian kid. He was mad funny.
Okay.
Low key. The real ones know.
Nigga Higa.
Yeah, Nigga Higa.
An Asian guy?
He was Asian and shit was Nigga Higa.
Yo, the early YouTube was a wild place, bro.
And I'm pretty sure it was spelled like Niga too. Higa.
Oh, he's still on business.
But he was like one of the funniest. But it's weird. It's actually crazy. Like a lot of my favorite YouTubers are actually Asian for some reason.
Really?
I don't know why. Like it's such a weird like thing, but like Nigga Higa was one of them. Simple Pickup was
an OG one. I remember them. Yeah,
Simple Pickup. Kong was the one who pretty much ran the whole shit with.
Yo, speaking of Asian content creators, who's that one? He used to he's on Wild 'N Out now.
Timothy De La Ghetto.
That's his name? Okay. Yeah, he had it.
Yeah, that was my only Asian one that I was gonna refer to.
Yeah.
My go-to back then was Dorm Entertainment.
Yeah. They were funny as fuck too.
I thought they were gonna make. I don't know what happened to them, bro. They
were on like the cusp of becoming famous. Like I feel like
they were YouTube famous at that time before like YouTube was like a money thing. Like they were just doing it for like the sport of it, and then like now that you could profit off it, like I don't know where they went.
I don't know. Like I feel like they definitely had like YouTube. I would say kind of on like especially like Black YouTube. Yeah. And then they ended up. I would say like the deal that Spoken Reasons got. I felt like they deserved. You know, like they should have gotten like a movie deal or like, you know, some sort of like TV deal. But I don't know what happened to them. It's kind of like they got big, they disappeared for a little bit, came back, and then completely disappeared.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't really see them at all
reason
no more.
is when he went on Wild Out, he kind of got exposed.
Yeah, I mean, he was like, I don't know, to me, he was funny, but I felt like he kind of like lost his way along the way.
Yeah, actually, one of my favorite content creators on YouTube early on was Kimbo Slice.
Kimbo Slice?
Yeah. You never watched his fights?
I'd like his fights.
I used to watch his shit all the time. Just
really?
Like fight random niggas in backyards.
You just want to see Kimbo Slice beat up niggas?
Bro, I used to watch that shit for hours, yo.
I would have considered this nigga a content creator, but
how is he not a content creator?
He was a fighter more than anything
Making
else.
content.
It was a fighter that would just post videos. I mean, don't get me wrong, he had YouTube on lock. He had his
exactly.
He had his session too. I don't know. If you out of all your favorite content creators, like which one was your most go-to? Is it the nigga higa?
It was Simple Pickup.
Simple
you know what's
Pickup?
crazy?
Okay.
Because you know the reason why Simple Pickup. They were like teaching you how to like be confident.
Yeah.
And, like, they really knew how to like tell stories like really well, like how, like kind of like pull you in
Right.
and connect with them. And those were the first YouTubers that really made me feel like I was part of their community.
Okay.
As opposed to like any other YouTuber.
Yeah.
They really knew how to like get you involved in what they were doing. And I remember like eventually they ended up making courses and stuff like that. I never took them, but like I was like, damn, like they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
They have like a certain.
I felt like they had like a gift essentially at that point in time.
They were killing it. They were real big, and it's actually crazy because that's how I actually got into YouTube, was because they came out with a YouTube course. At first they had a pickup course, like they were teaching men how to like pick up women and stuff.
Right.
But I was like, I don't really need it. Like I watch enough content from them to like gain the confidence.
Right.
Like,
okay, like, Mr. Bitches. I don't need to learn how to get them.
I'm like that's free content. Like, you guys gave that to us.
That's for them other niggas.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
different.
For the lames, man.
And you know, I was always like quick at picking up on things, so I caught on easy.
Okay.
And I didn't really need to like buy that subscription. But then they came out with a YouTube course, and it was called Jump Cut Academy.
Okay.
And that's what I took that course. It was like $1,200.
Oh, you paid $1,200?
I paid $1,200.
Oh, that's an investment.
Yeah, nah. I was like, yo, because the way they pitched it,
bro, we had been like what, 17, 18 around that time.
I was 20, I think.
Really?
Yeah, like 20 or I was 20.
How'd you afford this?
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
bro, $1,200 at that time to me was like unattainable money. Yo.
I had my
you were rich.
I was hustling.
Right.
Hey, I knew niggas selling crack that time that weren't making that much.
Damn. That's crazy.
They were terrible crack dealers.
Yeah, facts. You gotta have good marketing. I was good at marketing, so I knew how to like, you know.
Yo, do you regret paying that, or that was like a good decision?
Honestly, man, it was the best decision I ever made in my life.
Really?
Even though I took it almost 10 years ago, that knowledge stuck with me. And when I started this channel, I was able to apply the same exact skills.
Yo, what are some things that you picked up from that course that you'd say like? Give us some free game here, man.
See, the thing is, like, now you could get it for free. Like on YouTube, you watch how to make a YouTube channel successful.
Yeah.
Bro, they got everybody's making it for free now because that's how they do it now. Like everybody just like gives free content and then they get the following from it and they benefit from that because then they could do whatever else they want with their following.
Yo, I actually kind of hate that type of content. The ones that are always trying to promote how to make good content. Because to me, it's like, yo, you don't even like half of them don't even have the following because they're like, yo. Especially on TikTok, they'll be like, yo, how to get out of 200 view jail. And it's just like, or how to get like, 200,000 subs. It's like, you have 10,000 subs. Like, how are you going to tell me? Like, I got to, like, I'm one of those people, I got to see you do
gotta see
it
the proof
before
first.
I can like, buy it.
And that's why Jump Cut Academy was like so appealing to me. Like it pulled me in right away because they knew what they were doing. Like, and the craziest part is when you take the course, they even show you like, they're like, oh, look, we made this channel just to show you like how we could start a brand new channel and make it go viral.
Okay.
And they had a channel and it was only one video and it was viral. Like the first video that they posted was viral. And I was like, damn, how are they like this is
back when like 100K views was like lit. Fuck 1 million. Like I don't even think you were there yet. Like niggas wasn't really reaching those numbers, but 100K was like you were up there.
And it's
you were a celebrity.
Yeah. For real.
I remember at that time I had a YouTube, another YouTube channel, like my first YouTube channel. Like it was just like first like skits, and I remember like my first like 5,000 view like video. I was like, oh my god, like why am I not signing autographs? Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, do y'all know who I am at this point?
And now like my video hit like 36 milli on YouTube. And I'm just like, all right, nobody knows me. I'm
Still a regular guy.
I mean, like, yo, the competition's so thick now.
It's crazy. The competition is
Yo,
wild.
so is the channel you got right now your first channel, or have you had previous ones?
No, I had a channel. It was called Mindless Humor.
Okay.
And it was kind of like a little twist on college humor, I think it was. Right?
Okay.
There was a channel called College Humor.
I think so.
You
Yeah.
remember them? They had like
remember
mega
them.
viral content like back in the day.
It was like scripted skits. Is that the one?
scripted skits.
Okay,
Yeah, it was
yeah.
like really corny shit, but everything they made went viral. And I was like, okay, let me play on it like mindless humor, because like mindless, like you don't have to think about it. It was corny, bro. I was trying
That's
to
actually a dope name, though.
yeah,
I
it
actually
was
do like that
cool.
name,
It
yeah.
was cool.
How long did you stick with it?
Nah, so I took the YouTube course. That was the first channel I made because
Okay.
they teach you how to make a channel. I thought
Okay.
of the name. I was like, boom, let's go. Try to get a team together. It was my brother and I and his friends. We tried to shoot a video. It was horrible. It was like a prank video at the mall. Security kicked us out the first time we ever did that shit.
Oh.
And I was like, oh shit, like this ain't it. So
Brass Mill Mall?
Nah, it
Oh.
was oh fuck, like probably like what's the one in fucking
Merida?
West
West
Farms?
Farms? Okay,
Yeah, West
okay.
Farms Mall.
Well, that's you can't do no niggery shit over there. Man. That's a fucking mall.
Yeah,
mall.
That's
Yeah.
that's an actual mall.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, they kicked us out ASAP.
But it's
And,
crazy because I feel like even though you got kicked out doing pranks, I feel like that's the wave now. Like,
That's
a
what
lot
people
of
want to see.
Yeah,
they
like, a
want
lot
to
of
see. They
people right
want to
now-
see you get like tackled by security. Some shit like-
Right.
the funny part is though that we were so bad at everything that when I was like recording, I was so focused on not looking at the camera. I was looking at like what they were doing, and then like I got out of frame. So like I didn't capture nothing.
Yeah, right.
So then afterwards I was like, oh fuck, I didn't even get the footage. Like we could have used it.
Right.
Like
Okay,
that's
okay.
how bad I was. Like I didn't know what I was doing. I just got the camera. We were trying to prank people. I was nervous. I was sweating. Like so it was a lot different. But
Was that the only video you shot for that channel?
literally the only video. It
And
was
that was
one
it?
video. It was like so we had to like we it was so stupid. We wrote down like a bunch of different names on a piece of paper, and we had to like act out that person. So like it was like Conor McGregor,
Mhm.
and he did this like move where he would like
Yeah, walk
this
like
or
that.
some
Yeah,
shit. You
yeah.
remember that? So like it was like if whatever name you pick, you would have to like do that person's like signature move, and then follow a random person at the mall doing that. Like just walk behind them and do that.
This
It
seems
was-
like a good blueprint for a funny movie,
Yeah.
a funny show.
It wasn't bad.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad.
Yeah, you
but
think you guys just gave up too soon?
we just didn't execute, and it was just everything from the thumbnail to like just like the video. It was horrible. It was
you guys
horrible.
ever post it?
We did post it. I don't think that video exists anymore though.
Oh.
Actually, I don't even know.
You might have to
Okay.
look it
I
up.
don't even know. I have to look that shit up. It still might exist.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
videos from the time from me being 15, like just dumbass videos of me and my friends posting.
Mhm.
Them shit still are out there.
Yeah.
Still getting views too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, it's crazy. Like my personal YouTube page, I used to do gaming stuff, and a few videos actually went viral on the gaming,
Okay.
part of it. But I was always trying to like make it big somehow. Like whether it was gaming, I was streaming at one point. I had 100 people watching me
Oh,
playing some stupid game called Slither.io.
I love that fucking game.
Bro.
With the snake?
Yeah, man.
It's addicting. Bro. I had like a whole year I was on that shit. Yo.
Yo, it
My
was
whole family.
Really?
great game. And but what happened was Twitch did.
How big was your snake? Balls.
Yeah,
That's
yo.
crazy.
That's the
Yo.
point of the game.
Whose
Yeah,
man is this?
I was number one on Slither on Twitch, so it
The
was
big
the biggest
snake.
one.
No, you really gotta like play the game. Like it's about having the big.
Yeah,
snake.
you could have reworded that.
How would I have reworded
sentence.
it?
I don't know. You could have.
Why do you make everything that way?
Was it just me?
It was.
You felt it too, right?
Let's see. He makes things awkward. I don't know what. It's like,
So you said you were playing the game Slither and you ended up having like 100 people, which is a lot for.
No, it was
Yeah.
actually well at my peak I had 100, but like it was fluctuating between like 60 to 80,
Okay.
and but it was a good time, and it kind of messed me up though because like there were some girls watching me, and I remember like I was like, damn, I got girls watching me too, shit, and they were like inviting me to their crib and shit, and I actually went to go visit one, and I was like, and then it started like fucking up my whole shit because like they were getting jealous. And then like they wouldn't watch me, and then I was just like so involved with the girls because at the time I wasn't really like getting up like play.
Yeah.
I was just playing video games all day. So I'm like, shit, girls are giving me attention
Yeah.
and while I'm playing video games, that's rare for guys to
Yeah.
experience, you know. Then I literally drove all the way to New Jersey. I live in Connecticut. Drove all the way to New Jersey to go chill with this chick. Her father was out of town. He was an FBI agent, and I had to sneak into her crib, and we were just hanging and kicking it. Nothing happened from that though. You
never hit it?
Nah, I didn't hit it.
You drove to New Jersey for no ass?
Yeah,
Got tolls, the gas.
I messed up big time.
How'd you fuck up?
She sent me a picture.
Mm-hmm.
Like nude, like a nude?
Was it a nude? It might have been a nude, yeah. And I sent this to one of my boys.
Oh,
Like from the street, like that was watching, like one of my viewers.
okay.
Because I was mad cool with like almost all my viewers. They were like mad loyal subscribers.
You like a little community?
Yeah, I had a community.
Okay.
So I sent it to one of the guys, and when I was chilling with her, we were chilling, and she took my phone just to look at it, and she was just like going through it, and I was like thinking nothing of it. I was like, oh, I don't have shit to hide. Like I'm chilling. Yeah. And then I had forgotten that I sent him the picture. So she's looking through the messages with him, and she knew who he was. Once she saw the name, she was like, oh, Aaron. I remember Aaron from the stream, right? And I was like, yeah. And I was like, and she scrolled so far. Bro, the message was from like a week ago.
Okay.
And we had talked so much. She was scrolling for a minute to find, like, and I don't think she knew she was going to find anything.
Yeah.
She was just like, what am I going to see here? And the picture was there. And then she started crying.
Maybe it was a ploy the whole time. Maybe Aaron told her, and then like she tried to like dirty Mac to her, and then she was like, "Nah, I don't believe it." So wanted to catch you out.
That is kind of that's a
to scroll so far
good
back.
Point, yo.
Like, it was weird. I don't know why she scrolled that far back.
Yo, did you just get kicked out the house like immediately?
Yeah, she was tight, bro. She was like, yeah, nah.
I've been like, we gotta talk this out. I just drove from Connecticut. Like
I was tight. I drove all
like, what could I do?
And I was so close to, like,
how
we
do
were
I
pretty
rectify
much
this?
there. I was like, on like, what, third base is it? I don't know what the bases are.
Right.
What's first base? What's second base? What's third base?
First base is just kissing, right?
I would think so.
I never knew what they were.
Second base is probably.
I thought second base was titties.
I don't know.
Yeah, second base is titties.
Okay.
Third base is you're fingering.
I was all up in there.
Home run, is a home run.
Yeah, you
anal.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know about anal. I've never done that.
Yeah, but you third base, so you was all up in there.
I was all up in there.
Yeah, you felt the wetness.
She was like, "Come inside," and then I was like, "All right." And
wait, so you're doing all this shit, and then you just give her your phone like midway?
Well, it happened right, like, so it happened. She saw it, but then I kind of like finessed it, and I was like, "Yo, we're good, we're chilling, come on, baby." Yeah. And then she was like, "Fine," and then when we were about to, she was like, "Nah, I can't do this." That's what happened.
Okay,
yeah.
I got you.
So I almost got it, but then
and fumbled.
It happens to the best of us, man.
Even at my big age, I still be fumbling shit. King fumble, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I fumbled my girl. Like,
I fumbled my kid, bro.
That's fucking.
You know what? I hate when dudes act like they never fumble. I hate when like you talk to a guy like that acts like, oh, like nothing's like I've never fucked it up.
Yeah, like
I'm batting 100%. Like, shut up, man. Everyone fumbles.
That's impossible, bro. Impossible. Like you're fumbling that. You know what I was thinking about the other day? I noticed that we had the conversations with guys like on the couch, and we would ask them if they would they get like I guess like sexual anxiety, and all of them say no, and I'm like, yo, these niggas gotta be lying. Like you have to be lying. I feel like anytime you're cracking a new girl, like is a little bit of sexual anxiety. There has to be some sort of sexual anxiety there. This thing is like those.
Let's see. You ever get sexual anxiety?
You know what's crazy? I used to, but not anymore. Like in my college days when I was like inexperienced.
Yeah.
But now I have enough bodies where like it's like second nature or whatever. It's
okay.
Like I don't get nervous anymore because I feel confident in what I'm doing.
Okay.
But like if back in the day when I didn't feel confident, my shit would be like. I could not get it.
It's like it's not even like a lack of confidence. It's just like I don't know. Like you just start to overthink it. Like even as like today, like like especially when I'm meeting with a new girl, it's like, just start to get in your head a little bit too much.
That's why you take a couple shots. Like I feel like when you're like nice, if you're off the liquor, like it's confidence in it, like 100. Right. You know what I mean? But I feel like if you're sober, I feel like I could see that being a thing where it's just like you just it depends. If you're an overthinker. That'll fuck you up.
That's my problem.
Like some people just don't think
way too much.
Like the dumb people, killing it. They're having a blast.
Niggas is diving straight in.
Yeah.
Jackhammering and shit and fucking shit up.
Bro, see, my thing is like when I used to be fucking around, I would think about like 6 months down the line, like what if I get this bitch pregnant? Like what if she got something? I'm just like
as you're in the act, it's crazy,
bro. Like, but then like once you make contact, this like it all goes out the window.
That's hilarious.
Nah, to be honest, like my goal is just trying to get it in, and whatever I gotta do to do that, I'm not even thinking about anything else. And once I'm there, I'm like, that's it. I'm good.
My guy is focus driven.
I'm just straight up.
Let me ask you, Yo, do you care? Do you care when women come? Like, is that a goal of yours?
Yeah, actually, that's probably my biggest thing. Like when I first, when I'm first doing shit, like it's like foreplay is important, and I try to make her come at least once.
Okay.
Like at the bare minimum, like if she at least came once, then I'm like, all right, now I feel comfortable coming myself.
Right.
Okay.
But if she didn't come at least once, then I'm like, nah, I gotta make sure.
All right, we actually asked this question on the streets. What percentage of the women you slept with do you think you've made orgasm?
100%.
100%.
No, wait, hold on.
Here we go.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Yo, hold on.
My guy's king slinging out here.
Hold on. All right, that's cat.
Okay, thank you.
Can we be honest for 1 second?
100% of the woman that I tried to make come.
Okay.
That's different than 100% of the
So
women
you telling
that
me you don't
slept with.
You don't try for all of them? Like you don't go in there with the
Yeah,
expectation?
some of them I was just like, I didn't care.
They're throwaway bodies.
I will say like there are some.
I feel like even the throwaways, like I care if they go.
You know where I stand in this.
My thing is like, some girls are not really like. I remember one time there was a girl that was like inexperienced and she didn't know what she was doing.
Okay.
So I was like, I'm not gonna spend like 2 hours over here trying to like teach her at this point. Like, I'm like, it was our first interaction and we were just getting into it and she seemed like she knew what she was doing. Like she wanted, like she was down, like it, and at no point did she make it seem like she was inexperienced. So like at that point, like in that situation, I'm just like, it's not a big deal. Maybe next time,
Right.
But typically, like, yeah, like
you gave her IOU orgasm. Like I got you next time.
I got a rate check. Fucking ticket. Like redeem this the next time you come. Now I've had some bodies where I was like, I didn't really care about them too much, but like at least I'd still want them to nut. You feel me? Like I at least care if you nut. If you don't nut, like I don't know. I remember there was one specific time, right? I had a counsel with this thing. I was fucking with this girl and I was actually like feeling it, right? And I went to fuck her and I couldn't come, she couldn't come. Like the whole thing was just
that was just
fucked
terrible.
up,
That's
bro.
terrible.
Yeah. I couldn't come, she couldn't come. The whole situation was just fucked up. And I went back to this thing. I was like, yo, like, this was going on. This nigga was like, the fuck you care for? That's not your problem.
Oh, man.
And it gave me a different perspective. It's like, why do I care? But I care because, like, I don't know, it's cliche. A lot of guys say it, but I do like my woman to be pleased. Like I do want the person I'm with,
your woman,
the woman that I'm with, to be pleased.
You know what it is?
Always want to be able to spin the block if I need to.
Okay.
Like,
yeah. I mean, that's important.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, yeah, for me, it's like, if I make it memorable, then she might come back, right?
Right.
Like there's more likelihood, like a higher percentage that I could keep this going.
Yeah.
Like, and that's how I see it. It's like if you make her come, then obviously she's not gonna be like, man, like I'm not gonna hit him up again.
Right.
Obviously she's gonna be thinking about it.
That's not true.
I mean, yeah,
I have failed. Many women have come back. Many women.
Nah, I hear you.
Yeah, they came back for the second disappointment.
Third, fourth, fifth. Bro, I was questioning, like, man, bitch, like, do you have any like type of morals? Like, do you care about yourself?
Well, I mean, maybe they saw other potential. Maybe they were like, oh, he got shit going on for him.
No, nothing.
She just
great. I'm not sold her the dream.
Yo, bro. I'm not even nice to them. That's like, yo, sometimes I feel like, yo, you deserve better for yourself.
This is crazy. You weren't nice to them. You didn't make them come, and they kept coming back. This is like woman logic right there. Like,
yo, and this is why guys, not me, but this is why a lot of men think the assholes always win. Because shit like this.
I 100% agree.
Bro, anytime I've ever been too nice to a woman I was dating, it never worked out.
Never worked out.
In my benefit.
Ever.
Yeah, I definitely learned that too. It took me a while because I was always a nice guy growing up. Literally, I was like, up until college, I think I was a virgin until 17. So
Okay.
I don't know when you guys lost it.
I mean, that's above average.
Pretty, it's older than like a lot of the people that I was friends with, you know what I'm saying? So like I felt like I was like behind.
How old did you lose your virginity?
14, 15? Like
12.
12?
Yeah.
Actually, like I almost lost it when I was like 12, I think. I was like 12. I was in like elementary school and this girl took me to like the back staircase,
Mhm.
and she like pulled down her pants, and then I pulled down. Yo, I don't even know if this is legal. Can I even say this? I was young. Nah, but chill.
Now I don't know. You just
Now that you brought it to my attention,
Chill.
like
That's too descriptive.
like you made this weird, man.
That's too descriptive for that age range. But let's just say like it got a little freaky,
right?
and I was really young at the time. But nah, it was like in a school.
Were you?
I think it's legal
Were
if you both are the
really
same
young?
age. Like, I think it's legal if you both are the same age. I think that's how that
Yeah,
works.
it was fine.
I don't even know. Let's just bypass
Yeah,
that.
let's just skip the story.
Right.
Nah, but yeah, that was the closest that I got was that age, like 12. But it wasn't until 17.
It was crazy. I could have lost it at 10, but I went to. So my thing is like
I didn't have working parts at 10, man.
But here's the thing, right? So it's crazy. I was like a super hypersexual kid growing up, right? And I don't even know why. It's not like no trauma, no nothing like that. Like I wasn't touched as a child or anything, right? But like I don't know. I've always
You
been
weren't
like,
touched?
no.
Oh shit, I thought that was normal. I guess I'm the only one.
Do we need a therapy session right now?
I already talked about that in my therapist. We're good.
But so fucking, I was 10, right? And like I've already had like a couple kisses with girls and stuff. And it was this one girl in particular. Like so we were kissing. I was making out. Like I was sucking on her titties and everything. And I'm like, I told her like I want to have sex with you. She was like, I want to have sex with you too. But we did not know how to have sex. And this is back, like, we're 10 years old at that point in time. Like, there's no, like, I don't even know if there was, like, porn sites back then, you know? Like,
yeah.
Like, back then, like, there was no blueprint. Right? There was no blueprint. It was only, like, I want to say until I got, like, I want to say 11, 12 was when there was actually, like, sites you could go on and, like, watch people have sex. But, like, I told her, like, I want to have sex with you. She said, I do too. And, like, we just didn't know how to do it. Literally just sitting there laying on top of each other, not doing anything.
I got a question for you. So you got a son, right?
Yeah. 4-year-old son.
Would you be okay with them like losing his virginity like really young?
Yeah, a son is different than a daughter. For sure.
No, for sure. That's what, yeah.
My son, he's good. He's Gucci.
Like you don't care.
Okay.
Like your son comes up to you like he's like 12. Like, Dad, I just lost my virginity.
Nice job,
Let's
son.
You pat him on the back, take him out for ice cream.
Like, that's my son. Let's go.
You call his mom over like, yo, look. Guess what Junior just told me. Well, how about you? Well, how would you do?
I don't know, bro. Honestly, because my thing is like, yo, women were such a priority when I was younger
Mm-hmm.
that I'm like, I don't know if I want my kids to relive that shit.
How old is your son now?
I got a 10-year-old, so he's getting there.
He's getting about that age, yeah. How would you feel if he lost his virginity at this age? Like he comes to you and said, like, Dad, like, I don't know, I've fondled this girl or some shit.
I'd be like, I don't know, bro. That shit fucked me up, honestly.
Really?
You think so?
Cause yo, you know what it is, yo? I look at my son as like with such innocence. It would catch me with such surprise. You know, he's not like a little deviant. I understand like if your kid's like showing early signs, like you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how some kids are just like, that kid's
Yeah.
He got the chip tooth and shit.
Yeah. My son does have a silver tooth, so he's. But I don't know. That would. I don't know how I would process it.
Now, what about the daughter?
Yeah, daughter's like 38.
It's like, nah, to be honest, like I'm cool if she's safe, like at 18, like go to college.
Mhm.
At that point, I have no control. Like she's dorming, just be safe. That's it. You know. But anything before that, she's in my household.
You're losing.
Yo,
it.
when do you plan on having like the talk with your kids?
I never thought about that actually. That's my parents never actually. I don't think they ever had it with me. I learned in school, like from my friends and
That's how most-
sex ed,
Yeah. That's how I lost my virginity. Like my friend, I remember one of my boys, right? I think I told this story before, but like one of my boys, he was getting jerked off in the class, like behind me. And I was like, people are really doing this shit? Like I gotta get lit. Like I gotta do something. And that summer is when I lost mine.
Yeah, because I remember like 7th grade for me, that's when like shit started taking off.
That's when it was, yeah. 7th grade,
okay. That's when I started getting like girls. I was like start feeling up shit. People were touching me. I was like, okay, this is. I'm not
Something's
sure
happening here.
I'm not sure what's going on here, but I'm liking it.
Yeah, like 7th grade, that's when it happened for me. And I remember she stole his condom in class and told the teacher that he took something of hers. And I'm like, yo, these like niggas is living a different life. And I gotta get with it. I gotta get with the program. And then that summer was it for me. So I don't know. I feel like for me, like if I was to have a son, I'd be on the same page as you. Like I would
just whatever age.
I think like
whatever.
I think
Yeah.
honestly speaking, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say like, 8th grade probably would be like the earliest where I would be like, all right, because like people were getting pregnant in 8th grade in my school.
Yeah, true,
Like,
true.
I went to
I had
West
a-
Side.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, yeah, but I went to school with a lot of Puerto Ricans, so that was like that was kind of
That makes
normal.
sense.
Yeah, they were getting pregnant. Yo, some of their kids are now having kids. Like it's like Roger ran into a girl I went to high school with, like which is fucking years ago at this point. Was crazy to say.
Right.
So I was talking to her, and I had my son with me, and she's telling me about her kid. She's like, "Yeah, my kid's going to college." I'm like, "Wait, what? Like, what the fuck are you talking about?" But she had her kid like mad young, so her kid. Yo, she'll probably be a great grandma in like 3 years. You know what I mean?
Just about, to be honest with you, unless the daughter decides to take a different path. But I don't know. Like, if I feel like I can't be upset with my kid if I was doing the shit. You know, like obviously I want them to do better, but like generally speaking, if I had done it at a certain age group, at a certain age range, then I'm like, all right, cool. Like, you know, you have up until then. I think anything younger than 12 now, we got a problem. But like, you hit 12, you're doing better than me.
Yo.
My daughter, I don't know.
I got another question. Back into content. So I know you got a kid, right? Would you do like one of these family channels or have your like do a YouTube channel for your kid?
You know, it's crazy. I actually have one that
Oh,
I was gonna start up, and there's 2 videos on TikTok. Both of the videos performed so well that I was like,
For your son.
yeah, man. The channel's called Like Father, Like Son.
Okay. Damn, you got some good you come up with some
Fire-
good names.
fire
yo.
ass names, yeah.
Almost everything is always
Fire
like,
ass
like,
names.
I try to be like creative as fuck.
Okay.
But yeah, it was called Like Father, Like Son, and it was just like the first video was like a day in the life of a single dad.
Okay.
Because at the time when I first made the video, I was single,
Mm.
and that video got like 20,000 views.
Okay, nice.
First post, I was like mad followers. I got like 700 followers or some shit, like
On the first channel, like or that's good.
crazy
On TikTok or YouTube?
on TikTok.
Okay.
And it was like, damn, this is where it's at.
Yeah.
Family channels and stuff like that. So right now I'm not doing that, but I do plan, like I'm married now, and my girl, I brought her from India. Long story.
We'll get into that shortly.
I can tell you about it.
Mhm.
But I do plan on starting a family channel too. It's just that I'm trying to do so many different things. I have my channel, the street interviews. I'm doing a dating channel that's coming out really soon.
Okay.
Like the
which is gonna
pop
be-
the balloon thing kind of situation.
It's similar, but not. It's actually there's a channel called Updating. I don't know if you guys heard of them,
Mm-mm.
but it's like like they do all their shows on stage with an audience,
Okay.
and they have like cast members. It's like people that are blindfolded. I'm pretty much like kind of taking that idea, but like remixing it.
You know what's
doing my
great?
thing.
I got that kind of like in the vault too.
Mm.
Yo, you
Dating,
got, so you,
right?
what?
Dating.
A dating one, but I don't like. Obviously, like dating content right now is killing.
Killing it.
Right.
Like the balloon popping show
Yup.
is like
I love that
fucking.
shit. That
Yeah.
has me in a
It's addictive.
chokehold right now.
Yeah.
But like anything, even like there's the 20 versus 1. There's like the off-brand like balloon popping ones. Like I feel like they're all killing it.
Killing it.
So I feel like dating content is definitely the way to go right now. Yeah, would you guys go on that pop the balloon show?
Hell yeah, I messaged her.
Oh, you messaged her?
Yeah.
Really?
But I'm not black, and I feel like most of the content. No, I'm dead ass.
You're not black?
I'm not black. I'm Puerto Rican.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought you were like from like
I mean, well,
like,
I took a DNA test. I'm like
Middle
technically,
Eastern or something like that.
Technically, like 40% black.
I thought you were mixed. You go on that show?
I would go on it personally, but
they had Spanish people up there.
How tall
they
are
have.
Yeah.
I've never seen a Spanish person.
Yeah,
on
they had
there.
a Spanish girl up there. They had
Oh,
a Spanish guy that just got matched with somebody
really?
recently.
Yeah. I think it's just not white. Like if you're not white, I think you're good.
Well, to be honest, the thing is, I'm married now. So
I don't think
Okay.
so.
I mean, I still messaged her. I'm down to do it either way. But
I didn't hear a negative here, man.
nah, it's on the download though, so I'll still do the dating show.
You letting your wife stop you from going on a
Don't
dating
ever-
show?
Not yo,
No, deadass. I don't care. I'll still do it. Like I messaged her recently, so I don't.
bro. I know if I went on that show, I wouldn't even take 2 steps before I got the pops.
Really?
Bro, I feel like if you're not at least 6'2" on that show,
Bro, I'm
you're-
6'2" and I will get niggas will be ducking for cover the moment I walk out there.
you're like, yo, somebody fucking just shot a Uzi.
For real, nigga.
Nah, yo, you gotta, bro. Some of them, like the pops on that show, like you gotta be really like built for
Facts.
rejection.
For real. Like they fucking popping a balloon over the niggas' pants. Like what pants are acceptable at this point? Like I don't know, man. I
Yo, some of them
It's just
like the
not for me.
pops like hurt. Like I feel like I'm getting popped.
right. But it's crazy because I feel like in reverse, I feel like the guys are much more respectful than the girls are. Like on that shit. Like
Typically, yeah.
the girls, when they pop, they're disrespectful with their pops. But the guys, like, they still at least try to like soften the blow a little bit. But she'll pop a nigga over a fucking and call out your biggest insecurity.
And you know, the craziest part is though, like, women typically tend to be more like they find any reason to dismiss you,
Right.
like, or disqualify you as a partner. Whereas men, we're less likely to disqualify a woman. Like, you know, she'll be like, oh, he's too short, or he doesn't dress nice, or, you know, he doesn't have nice teeth, or any one thing that could, like, you know.
Yo, essentially you have to be perfect.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
have to be
Like,
perfect
you have
for
to be
women
perfect. Like,
nowadays.
everything had,
Yeah.
like, your outfit, your height, your build, most, like, even your money.
Mm-hmm.
Because, yo, there's some guys that go up there and they'll be like, they're not, like, the most attractive men, but they're like, yo, you know, I make whatever $300,000 a year, you know, fit dude, and it's just, but it's like, it'll be like, oh nope. It's like, I'm like, yo, this is probably the best nigga you're ever gonna get in your life.
Best
Like, what are
option,
you
right.
doing, yo? And the thing is, they'll be like, well, yeah, I got 2 baby daddies and something like that. It's just like how, like, what?
So
The audacity.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because I feel like sometimes they pop their balloon because someone else popped their balloon too. Like, it's not even like they pop it because they want to pop it. It's like almost like, okay, I gotta like join and be a follower.
Yo,
with
because
them.
women don't like to have men that other women don't find desirable.
Exactly.
So when enough women pop a balloon, the remaining women, even if they want the guy, they're like, well, I don't want the scraps. Like, obviously,
I don't see what she sees, but I'm popping just in case.
So I'm not gonna settle for him if no one else.
If no one else wants this nigga.
It's like the thing that Myron says. Like, he'll be like, he'll ask a girl, like, what would you find more attractive? A guy that invites you to a party where it's just a bunch of dudes? Are you gonna feel comfortable going there or safe, or like even enjoy it? Or would you rather go to a party where it's just all women? Like, they'll feel more comfortable going there as opposed to going to a party with all dudes. Because when a guy can attract multiple women, a lot of women, then that man seems more desirable. Like, they feel more trust in that man, you know, like, as opposed to like just
Yo,
a bunch
because
of dudes, 'cause, like, anybody can
your
bring a bunch
primal
of dudes to
instincts
a
come
Yo,
out.
party.
because like, he's proved himself.
Yeah.
Like, he's been tested and proved. That's
I think the proof is the people that's actually there, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like, I don't know if I'll go up there, bro. I feel like if the situation is right, like, I'll make a decision to go on that show. But like, I'm not gonna like reach out to them and ask to go up there.
I would do it, but I mean, I know the results. Yo, because it's crazy because a lot of these women, they're not like that in real life to me. Like the way they behave on that show. Not probably the men too. Obviously it's a lot like just for reaction.
Mm-hmm.
But you'll see some of those guys like that get popped, and it's like, yo, I know you could bag like some of these women, or vice versa. And, yo, but the men are starting to get petty on that show too. I'm starting to notice because now they're like, well, like these bitches is playing us. Like, I'm not taking this shit. Like,
so you say that your content is gonna be more like live, like in front of a live audience?
Yeah, I'm actually doing it with a buddy of mine. He's a comedian.
Okay.
He's a stand-up comic.
oh really?
And we're gonna do pretty much like a live blind dating show.
Okay.
That's the goal. But it's gonna be a whole different take. Like, it's called Love Bomb, and I'm actually having somebody like custom create like a bomb for me, and like people are gonna be able to use it. Like, it's gonna be a function of the show. Like, they're gonna come on stage, and the term love bombing is literally like trying to like
bombard
somebody with so much love.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like it's just gonna be like it's gonna be a fun. Yeah.
So does the audience have a role in the actual?
Yeah, they can
dating?
come up and steal the person that's like like. So we're gonna have cast members, people that are casted to be on the show, and they're gonna be blindfolded, trying to like get together. Like, it's gonna be blind dating.
Okay.
And then if there's a vibe that's off with them, and the audience can feel it, then somebody can have an opportunity to steal that person, and they're gonna have to go up and grab the bomb, and like they have a certain amount of time while they're holding the bomb to like confess their love to like, or like,
there's like a
try to
time,
steal
like
the
a
person.
timer on it.
It's a timer. I'm gonna have like a soundboard and everything. It's gonna
Okay,
be-
nice.
Yeah, I have like a whole setup, like a whole fucking vision for this shit.
Yeah, I mean, like one of the hardest like things right now about content creating is like because there's so many people doing it, you have to be original.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
on some, obviously, like almost every idea is taking it, but you have to remix it on your own. Like, especially like the dating one. 'Cause I do hate seeing like the off-brand pop the balloon ones.
Yeah.
They're just kind of like
They're cringy, and I feel
like,
like,
yo,
they're
like
just
somebody
not
from
as
Connecticut
organized.
tried to do one.
Really?
And I was like, no.
I saw the flyer for it, but I didn't see the video. For it.
I'm saying I never saw if they actually went through with it. Maybe
Mhm.
they're still editing it, but I did see the flyer for it. I'm like, no, come on, man. This is why people hate us.
Yeah.
Be fucking original.
Right.
I don't like stealing things exactly. I like to like
No, yeah.
always add a twist to it. That way, if the person doesn't feel like I just stole their idea completely.
Yeah, right.
I mean, it's like podcasting, right? Like, obviously, this isn't our original idea, and it's like you take your own and you try to kind of make it into something that's a little different.
Mhm.
You change the format up a little bit. Like, you don't want to copy like another podcast, like bar for bar.
Exactly.
Because I mean, but then the day, it's like we all gonna like if there's like trending topics, we're all gonna talk about it.
Right.
Yeah, you know the crazy thing is though, like I watched a video recently about like content creation and like how to make it big now. And to be honest, there's really no original ideas anymore. You can't really come up with one. Everything you could think of has been taken to some degree.
Yeah.
Like unless you come up with like some crazy unique idea, you can't really every content is stolen. And that's really the only way to make it now. But you know, don't steal it like, you know, bar for bar. You know,
Yeah,
like, you gotta
right.
like make your own, and that's the way to go.
Yo, so other than dating content right now, what other content do you think is popping?
Honestly, the only thing I watch is dating content.
Really?
Yeah, from almost every content creator. Even like Jimmy Zhang, he's one of my favorite YouTubers, and he does only dating. Even Fresh and Fit, the dating, you know, well, not dating, but like the woman that they bring on the podcast. In a sense, even they started doing the dating actually too. Did you notice that?
No, I didn't. I
Fresh
don't,
and
I'm
Fit.
not. I've never really watched them too
No,
much.
yeah, Fresh and Fit they do.
I saw that
dating
they
too.
started. They
Yeah,
started
yeah,
something
yeah.
like that.
Everybody's
I
doing
stopped
dating,
watching
though.
them, but yeah, I saw
Yeah,
that they started.
everybody's doing dating.
Okay.
Everybody. Even like the gamers, like Jinxie and all those people, like all the big time streamers. Speed, like when he does his vlogs.
Mhm.
Even the IRLs. Even he's doing dating. He's doing like the 20v1s and
Oh, really?
Okay.
in IRL, like not even like
Production,
yeah, it's not
yeah.
even a video like that was post production. None of that. It's like straight up real life. Like he's like bringing girls on and he's talking to girls and trying to date with them and like bringing them with him along for the ride. Sometimes like it's like everything is about dating nowadays. It's
Okay.
crazy. I don't know why.
I mean,
like,
yeah,
dating
yeah.
is like the top.
That might be the new trend.
Yeah, it's the biggest
Dating.
trend
Well,
right
yeah, I think dating and then what you're doing, like the street interviews. Like I feel like that's like what's flooding the
Yo,
the
street
timeline. Right?
interviews. A lot of people are doing them now for sure. 100%. That's another one too.
Yo, what type of content do you think is going downhill? Like that people are moving away from?
Podcasting.
Podcast. Yeah, I think podcasting is definitely like trending down right now.
Yeah, I said people are like.
I feel like if you're not already like stamped in the podcasting world, like starting one right now is almost like irrelevant
Yeah.
unless you just do it for fun.
Like Tuah, she got lucky.
Oh man, that's like, especially if you're doing street interview, like that's what you want, like to get.
No, but you know what the crazy part is?
What?
You think that, but those guys didn't blow up from that.
Yeah, I think she's suing them or some shit.
I heard that.
now, right?
That's crazy. I don't even know why, because they didn't benefit from it.
Yeah.
No,
Yo.
I did check out their actual page. It's like their page itself is popping. They got a lot of followers on it.
On what? Instagram?
TikTok.
TikTok?
Yeah.
Oh, their TikTok is
Their
blowing up
TikTok
and shit?
popped.
Oh, okay.
They got 2 TikToks. At first, I saw one, and I was like, "Damn, they only have like
yeah.
30,000 like subs." But that was their backup one.
Mm,
Their other one, I forgot what it was, but it was like a big number.
yeah.
It was like enough where it's like, all right, obviously they're not getting like what she's getting, but it's like
Yeah.
they got something out of it.
I mean, to be honest, man, their YouTube is like 40,000 subscribers.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like,
Huh.
and it's crazy to see. Like, I mean, that's
Damn,
good.
niggas get 100K
Okay,
subs. Don't know how to act.
No, I'm just like, you know what's
Get your sub up, nigga.
like their shit still says road to 100K, and I'm like, I already got that. Like,
We're little niggas to this guy.
and that's the Hawk Tuah Girls channel.
Right.
Like, yo, it's like she was the most viral person in the world, and their YouTube is still at 40K. Like, I just don't understand. I don't understand the algorithm. It's crazy.
I mean, I do wish that like she kind of paid homage to them, kind of gave them a shout
Yeah.
out. I mean, I know she started a podcast. Like, I hope she has these people on at some point, right? To kind of just like, I mean, I heard that suing thing. I don't know how true that is. 'Cause I didn't
Right.
look too deep into it. Because if she's suing them, that's fucked up.
I mean, what we saw with the Billy girl and what's his name, the black nigga with the bad skin,
I don't know.
the comedian nigga,
Oh, Funny Marco.
Funny Marco. We saw with him where like he kind of put her on a bit, and
Yeah.
like she really didn't like pay homage until like way after, and then even now the relationship is kind of shaky, and then with the Hawk Tuah girl, she got put on, and then their relationship is shaky as well. It's like when people get put on, like they just
So this is a message for all black men. Stop putting these white women on because they will they'll say fuck you at the end.
right. They're
Pretty
in it
much.
for themselves, yeah. And it's like they get put on, and then it's almost like, well, you didn't make me who I am. Like I made this. You feel me? And then leave
I
the
mean,
person
that's
behind.
insane, bro. Like a 5-second clip, just like put this girl's life on the map. Like this is how I know we're like this isn't real life. Like this is some real Matrix shit.
This is a
like she
simulation.
like 3 words like set her up for life. Not for life, but like she's probably made so much money off whatever time period this has been that most people don't make in like 5 years.
Facts. No, she got real lucky. And it's crazy though. Like I even like it does get me frustrated though as someone that does street interviews, because like I watch their channel and I see her success, and then I see their success, and it's like it doesn't even correlate. And it's because of them that she has that.
Yeah.
And the fact that she doesn't even like acknowledge that at all, like she never gave them a shout out. I haven't seen it at least.
Nah, me neither.
Or anything. And it's like, damn, like they put you on. Like, how can you have any hate towards them at all? At
Yeah.
all?
Right.
Like they didn't do anything. All they did was post a video, and you know, you got famous from it. Like,
I mean,
you were willing to make the video. Like, and that's another thing too with the street interviews I do.
Mhm.
Like, a lot of people always want me to like take down their content. So they're like, oh, like, can you take down the video? Take down the video. And it's like,
Oh, you get that shit too?
yeah, all the time. All the
Really?
time.
Oh, yeah, we got that. Yo, people come on the podcast, they'll say like ridiculous things. As soon as it kind of goes viral, yeah, buddy, I'm gonna just take that down.
Can you please take that
Yeah,
down?
nah.
I'm getting hate. I'm getting some.
Yo, we've gotten threatened to get sued,
Yeah.
That's great.
and luckily we got a waiver for that one.
That's crazy.
So I'm asking you a question because we've had this debate before. Do you feel like the person actually doing the interview is important as the person that is being interviewed for the like on the street interviews, or do you feel like the person that is doing the street interviews is kind of irrelevant and it's more about the person that I guess is getting interviewed at the moment?
I actually spoke up about this with my boys recently, and I was like telling them one of the reasons why I'm not successful yet is because of that exact fact, is that the people are like, they're the stars, not me.
Okay.
Like the people that I'm interviewing are the stars, you know? And
Thank you.
it's hard. Yeah, it's hard for me to like there are some, like, look, Israel Padilla. I don't know if you guys know him.
Yeah, the guy that's where is he in, like
Texas.
is he in Texas?
Yeah, Austin, Texas.
Okay.
if I'm
The
not
short
mistaken.
guy,
Short
right?
Mexican dude. He's mad funny. He's my favorite street interviewer.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He be getting some baddies on
Yeah.
this shit.
Yo, mad baddies in Texas, bro. And he's the star though.
Okay.
That's the crazy part. But the
You
people
know
that
what?
he interview too
Yo-
are also funny. But his persona is what propelled him.
He's
to
funny. He's funny.
Mhm.
You're right. I know exactly what you mean. There's another dude. It's a dark skinned dude. He's kind of got like a little fro. He's kind of got a big buzz doing it too. But his guests, he gets a lot of attractive women, and you focus on the women and not him.
Mhm.
But that dude, he just said, yo, you know, it's like, honestly what it is, yo, like some people just have it. Like you know, it's like hard to explain what it is, but you
Mhm.
just have it, and that you can't even like try to do it.
Replicate that, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, because all right, so he's on the stance of like the person doing the interview is kind of irrelevant, and I'm on the stance where the person doing the interview is plays a role, because I feel like, you know, there's certain things like we're gonna have different characteristic traits, right? Like just based off of like our differences, you may respond to a certain question or you may respond to a response differently than I would, right?
Yeah.
Where I might eat it, you may like play into it a little bit more and be able to get something out of it, and I think that is an important factor.
Yeah.
Versus him, he's like, it doesn't really matter, you know, like.
No, like honestly, so there's a YouTuber that's in New Haven too that's doing street interviews, and they have probably just as many videos as I do now at this point. They started after me, but they're pushing out mad content, and I watch his videos and I'm like, why isn't he doing well? And it's because, to be honest, like his persona, he is a little like boring when he's like talking to the person.
Okay.
Even though the person might be giving great answers or great responses or reactions or whatever, like it's the way he's approaching it, and it's kind of like coming off as like inexperienced,
Okay.
kind of like nervous sometimes, or even like, so yeah, I mean, obviously there's a role of the interviewer
Right.
also, and I think like that's one of the reasons why I've been successful, is because like I'm able to play with the person. Like I have like
You
like
got
a
banter.
fun, yeah,
You got banter,
I have
like-
banter. So
yeah.
and if you don't have that might like hinder you from like succeeding. you
No,
know?
I mean, I don't think it's completely irrelevant, like who the interviewer is, but I think for the street interview specifically, because you're counting on like pretty much like the hot tour girl kind of like set a standard, right? Like that's what most people are kind of striving for when they do at this point, right? Like who's the next one? So I feel like that's why, you know, like when you interview someone on the street, you're hoping for like the wildest or funniest or just the most entertaining thing. And obviously you as the person interviewing could like always try your best, but people aren't really there for you most of the time. It's just kind of like, yo, what are you about to like get out of this person?
Yeah. But you know what's crazy though? Like I do notice like that dude, he'll ask the same questions and I'll notice the response of the person. Sometimes it's not as exciting because he didn't make it like that.
Okay.
Like he didn't, you know, like it's like the same as like hitting on a girl, right? You hit on a girl, and if you aren't like confident, charismatic, all that stuff, you could be good looking, but if you don't have those other characteristics, then she might not like give you the response you're looking for.
Yeah.
But if you have like this crazy charisma and you're like swag, like, oh, like, and then she's gonna be all smiling and like, oh yeah, like it could be the same exact words, but it's just the way you come off.
No, that's true. Like, charisma is a real thing, and you could definitely see that through camera.
Yeah, so I think but at the same time, it really it's a weird one because like
I mean, I guess to me it's more, I think I'll say 60-40.
Yeah.
60% of who you're interviewing, 40% of who's doing the interviewing.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think? It's 50-50 still?
Just about. Like, yeah, I would say it's like 50.
Even though the guy that's killing it just told you otherwise. But yeah, listen to yourself.
Fuck, what does he know?
More than you.
Nah, I can see it. I can see your point on that. I think, like, obviously, they're the star of the show, you know? Like, it's for us, like, the people that are doing the interview, not to say you're irrelevant, because I feel like, you know, like you said, your charisma, your energy is going to be what draws them out. But I do think that, you know, people are coming there to see the reactions of the people being interviewed and the answers are from other people. So, like,
yeah.
But I will say you made a good point, though, about that one dude in Texas. Like, he definitely is entertaining.
Yeah, like when I watch his videos, I laugh at what he says more often than what the other people are saying. You know, like the way he comes off and like he be saying some crazy shit, like, yo, you like anal? Like, but the way he says it is like funny. Like, if I say you like anal, it come off as like weird.
Yeah.
I could never ask a girl like, yo,
I know what you mean.
I was like, yo,
you know
like
what?
anal?
She gonna think you're propositioning.
But when this dude says it, yo, it's like they respond confident, like they're like happy to respond because he says it funny. Like,
he doesn't come off as alarming.
Yeah,
that's what it is. You know what? And this is almost gonna sound disrespectful. He's like funny looking, but I'm not saying that like he's like a funny looking in a weird way. Like he's actually just got like, you know how some people just got like that look of like I know you're funny. Like I haven't talked to you yet, but I know once I speak to you, like you're just gonna be like a silly person.
But you know what's funny? He's short as fuck. He's like 5'2" or some shit. I don't know. He's mad short.
He still be pulling them,
and he still pulls because he's funny. Like
I just saw one the other day where he was talking to this girl and she was like, often do you change? I guess the question was, how often do you change your sheets after sex? And she was like,
that Spanish one.
Yeah, well, that was a thing. That was a thing.
Nice. I seen that one.
And she was
like, where can we find her for interview? For interview,
right? Yeah, but she was like, you know, she changes it like after every session, depending on how like wet she gets. And he ended up like pulling her after, like getting a number and was like,
on film.
She'll see. He was like, yo, what are you trying to do exactly? Do you want to date? Because I'm just trying to like, you know. She was like, I don't know. I'll get to know you first. But it's like, you know, I guess it's just, I feel like some guys wouldn't have capitalized on that opportunity, which is why I said that, like, you know, it depends on the interview.
I mean, I think when you're doing these straight interviews, it definitely helps when you're single, which I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like you can be a lot more.
I don't give a fuck. I'm not. I'd be getting numbers. I'd be flirting with all.
Really?
Your girl's cool with that shit?
I show her all the time. I'm like, hey, babe, look.
She's from India. That's why.
Nah, it wouldn't even matter who I'm dating or who I'm with.
Does she have a green card yet?
Care. Not yet. No.
Okay, that's
why.
All right. We got to the bottom of it.
Yes.
We got to the bottom of it.
Wait till those papers come in. It comes right with the complaints.
Yeah, fuck up the girls. I don't care.
Nah, to be honest, it's just like I don't like ever like, you know, message the girls or anything. I get the numbers. I don't even save it. Nothing.
Yeah.
I don't really care. I just do it for the content.
Yeah. No, I get it.
So she's.
Yeah, don't ever don't let your wife hold you back, man.
Don't let your wife hold you back from success. That's the message of today.
No, I get it, man. Cause like you got a girl and you start bringing around like, you know, women for these interviews and stuff like that. And sometimes they're strippers, escorts, whatever. Like your girl's like what do you think you're fucking doing?
You're disrespecting us.
Yeah.
In this movie, like our family name.
But it's like, yo, this is for our future.
Yeah.
She actually recorded for me one time, Haven.
Oh, word?
And I was like flirting with a girl and right in front of her.
You know why? So when she divorces you, she could say that she was an employee and she helped you get to where you're at. I'm telling you the scheme, bro. I'm telling you the scheme. Like this is there's a ploy here.
Yo, so all right, let's start to the beginning. How did you like what made you start this channel? How long have you had it for?
Oh man, it's been I think a year. We're in November, right?
Oh, just a year?
Just a year.
Oh, this is like pretty new.
Yeah, I started in September of last year.
Okay.
And Okay, hold on. Reset.
Okay.
What did you ask again?
So like, what made you start the channel? And when did you start it?
Okay. Yeah, so I started a year ago, and the reason why I started it was because I took that YouTube course almost 10 years ago.
Okay.
So I had the knowledge, and I was always like, to be honest, we live in a time right now where like, even if you had the best job, like you have to slave. Like my mom, she finally like she's 50 years old, and she's a principal of a school, and now she's finally making like over 6 figures, like bank. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it took her.
Yo, hold on.
Mad long.
Quick question. When people say making 6 figures, what is that? Like, what's the number people are saying?
So all right, before we get there, right? I saw a post the other day where it said niggas say that they make 6 figures and it'd be 103,000.
Is that not 6 figures?
That's 6 figures,
Yeah,
right?
that is 6 figures.
So
6
I think
figures is just anything.
No. Yo, but like, when you say 6 figures, what comes to mind?
Anything over 100,000.
Also, okay, that's
good for me.
Okay,
like,
okay.
Literally 100,000.
Okay,
it's like
1000.
1000. Like that's
pre-tax or after tax?
6 figures. We're good. Like pre-tax.
Pre-tax.
Yeah,
Okay.
pre-tax 6 figures is still good in my opinion.
Yo, because actually, to bring home 100K, you got to make like 180.
Like yeah, facts.
Yeah.
So that like right now, my mom is making around that like 160 to 180 or whatever.
Okay.
Oh, so she's bringing in 100.
So she's bringing in like probably that much. They take mad taxes.
Yeah.
She told me the other day, she's like, they take so many taxes, like so
Mhm.
much tax out of it. And I'm like, and then I asked how much. And she told me, and I was
Yo, how do your parents feel about you becoming like a YouTuber?
not
But, I mean,
cool with
especially
it.
like 'cause she's a principal. I feel like
Yeah.
she'd be like, yo, like, why are you not?
I was working at her school at one point.
Oh, word?
Like, yeah, even the students found out about me, middle
Okay.
schoolers,
Really?
and they were like showing the teachers and everything. I was like, oh man, this ain't good. Like,
Right, they're gonna get
I
back
could
to your
get fired
mom.
this time.
Or,
But then my mom, nobody cared. Like the teachers didn't care. They actually found it funny. One of the teachers came up to me and she was like, "Oh, you interviewed one of my like hairdresser that I
Mhm.
know." Like, that
Okay.
I get, you know, and
but I think
so,
it's because we're in a different age. You know, like when we were
Yeah.
younger, like teachers were saw as like on a pedestal. You know, like
You could
they
do
were
no
kind of
wrong.
like had to live a very clean life. You know,
Yeah.
like they couldn't do anything bad at all because it was almost like being a politician at that point. But I
Yeah.
feel like now you got teachers fucking coming down with full bust downs and shit. Like
Yeah.
you know, coming in rapping songs to like popular music. So I think it's just a different day and age.
Facts.
Creating TikToks.
yeah.
So
And the crazy part is like even the kids are they're demons, bro. Like, yo,
That's
Right.
crazy.
like
Yeah.
dead ass, like the Kia kids, you know, like they steal cars,
Yeah.
like they're known as the
Yo,
Kia.
one of our boys
Yeah,
got this catalytic converter stolen.
Remember?
Remember?
Nah. Oh wait, no. Okay.
Dudes.
For real?
At work.
Dead ass.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he lives right by Bunker Hill, so that's like it's a known place.
Right. Yeah, I didn't know that he got it.
But yeah, back to your channel, man. What are you saying?
Yeah, so
You said we live in an era
we
where
live in
like
a crazy time now,
Mhm.
and you know, anything less than 100K to me is like I'm a failure. So
Right.
you know what I'm saying? And I'm really trying not to like slave myself to get to work a full-time job, 9 to 5, slave until I'm fucking almost
65.
retired.
yeah,
To
65.
finally have money that I'm happy with.
Yeah.
So my mindset is like, you know what, I have to like really try to push myself to like make money in different avenues, like just any possible way, like any passive income. Like that's what the YouTube channel is. If I
Okay.
can make some income from that, maybe have multiple channels, make income from all of them, and then try to build on that. Maybe get properties and stuff eventually, like
Okay.
build on that. But I don't want to be like just like traditional like I
Yeah,
don't wanna have a
9 to
traditional
5.
job. Yeah, I'm an entrepreneur at heart.
Okay.
How much? Have you made money off of YouTube yet?
I have, yeah, not much, but
How much was your first check?
my first check?
Yeah.
No, actually, probably like $600.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
good, yo. That's
yeah,
real
it's
good.
not bad. It's not bad. YouTube doesn't really pay much because they only pay from ad revenue, which like my video hit like 36 million views. And I've
Yeah, the video had 36 million views.
yeah,
Yeah.
for my shorts, and I can tell you exactly how much that shit made. It's weak. You ready for this?
36 million views.
36 million views.
I thought our little 2 million was nice.
Yeah.
This guy said 2 million.
We owe money.
2 mil? Come on. Come to me with big boy numbers.
right here. So this shit, right? 36 million views, and it has generated me $2,600
Still a decent.
No,
amount
that's
of
a
money.
good amount of
in a
money.
year.
No, that's no. I get what you're saying. That's obvious. Like $2,000 is a good amount of money, but for 36 million views,
That
that's
doesn't
like
happen often. 36 million views
Yeah.
is not common.
no, not at all.
Like, yeah, most videos are getting like hundreds of thousands, if that.
Yeah,
And that's only paying like 20, 30, 40, 50 bucks maybe. Like,
that's
you know what I'm saying? Like,
oh, we're
so-
fucked.
Yeah, no, ad revenue is the worst. Like, if you're trying to get like rich off of ad revenue, that ain't the way.
Yo, so which way?
Sponsorships.
Sponsorships? That's the best way to make money.
Yeah, 100.
Do you have you made more money on YouTube or TikTok?
TikTok actually pays more,
Okay,
but I've made more on YouTube.
okay.
But the potential to be made on TikTok
Is wait.
far exceeds YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah.
So all right, man. You started the channel a year ago. What was your like? What were your thoughts like the first time you went out in the street? Like, were you nervous?
Nah, the first night, yo, I killed it.
Oh,
It
you
was crazy.
Really?
Like, it came so natural.
Really?
And it's crazy because like I asked so many people to do the channel with me, and like I don't know if they regret it or not, probably not, but there were mad dudes that I hit up, like boys that I knew were like confident and like could get bag chicks, because I figured like if I'm doing doing interviews with somebody like that, it might be better, you know, somebody that's confident, able to talk to girls, especially because that's most of the people that we're interviewing.
Yeah.
That might be good somebody to work with, and to be honest, like nobody wanted to do it with me. Everybody was nervous to do it. They didn't have like faith in me.
Okay.
And like the first time I did it, I was just like I did it, and my first video came out great.
Okay.
Yeah. And,
How
like,
many views your first video get?
The first video didn't like perform super well, but like
You think the execution? Was
this is the weird part with YouTube, like, and just like all the social media platforms, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, they push out the content way different, like from each other. Like they're not similar at all. And like I'll notice that like sometimes one platform is outperforming another one, and it's so inconsistent.
Yeah, we noticed the same thing
Yeah.
as well. Yeah.
YouTube is really weird though. Like my long form is trash.
Oh yeah.
Like it's not performing at all. But my shorts are going stupid on YouTube. Like really, really crazy. So the long form content, like they're getting like on average like 1,000 views for every post minimum. And then like it'll like after like a few weeks or months, it'll get to like a few thousand or like tens of thousands. But nothing crazy. Like, and I think it's because most of the subscribers that I got came from the shorts, not the long form. So like it didn't translate well. Like I have over 100,000 subscribers, but they're not like a loyal fan base. Like
yeah.
they just all came from my shorts. So like it's weird. I don't even know.
So I mean, just like it's the community. You haven't formed quite a community.
Exactly. I'm trying to though. I'm really trying to like.
Yo, how did it feel when you first hit the 100K subs?
Oh my god, it felt.
Did it feel real? Like you're like.
Nah, that's the thing. It happened so fast. I was like, what's going on here?
Right.
I was like, this shit don't even make sense. Like, how the fuck did I do this? I really thought like my projection was maybe 2 to 3 years, maybe like.
Okay.
And when I hit it in less than a year. I think I hit it in 10 months.
Damn.
Yeah, 10 months was like my first 100,000, and then it took some time to get the plaque. But
how do you get the plaque? Like, how does what's the process?
You just apply. Like they have it. Like once you hit the 100K, it's like, oh, apply for your plaque.
So also when you get 100, you get that plaque for 100K views.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah, silver plaque, and you just apply for it, and you just submit your information, and they just ship it to you. Like,
how long did it take?
Easy. I think only like a week and a half after I submitted it.
Dude,
Oh,
I
wow,
think
okay.
I mean, obviously, I'm not familiar with all like the YouTubers and content creators in Connecticut. I mean, I think we know a good amount since we've been in this field, but I think you might honestly be the biggest YouTuber out of the state, at least in like the type of content we do.
Yeah.
How does that feel like to feel like you're kind of like, you know, ahead in the state?
To be honest, like there's two things weighing me right now. Like there's one that's like what you're describing, like where I realize that I'm performing exceptionally well in this area, and I do enjoy the content that I'm making and people love it. But then there's another part of me that's like not seeing the success that I would like, and no, not the success, the money.
Right.
That's the important part.
Yeah.
The money hasn't come rolling in yet.
Yeah, we don't do this shit for fun.
Yeah. So like the feeling of the following and like the success is great, but then like I'm still like I have this feeling of like, you know, like deterrent, like there's like a deterrent in a sense, like it makes me not want to keep doing it because like I'm not seeing the money come in yet. That's the problem. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest.
That's a weird space to be. Yo, cause a lot of content creators in Connecticut would kill to be where you're at right now. But like you're here and it's not like
yeah, man.
as satisfying as you would think.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I wouldn't say like I don't ever say that I'm depressed. But low key, like there's like a border of like that feeling of like just not happiness. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not fully fulfilled.
You guys just feel like it's like a dopamine chase, like it's like, okay, like you hit a viral video and then you got propelled into, now you're hitting constant viral videos. Now you get your 100K and now it's like, okay, what's the next thing that's going to take me to the next level?
Yeah.
And it's probably like, you're just, I don't know.
I'll be happy when I get 200K.
You're not feeling fulfilled, Like you're just not feeling fulfilled.
I mean, you gotta.
What's happening right now?
I think that's like you gotta find that inner balance where you can't tie your happiness into this too much. Obviously, I think, I don't want you to beat yourself up, man. Like I said, I think you're in a fucking amazing place, especially for where we're at, because we're not like we come from a state where this isn't known for this type of stuff. You know what I mean? So like, be proud of where you're at, man. Like, we're like. We strive to be where you're at right now.
No, I appreciate
for sure.
that, man.
But I also think that it gives you like another like a hunger as well, where you won't get complacent because you've reached this goal.
Yeah, to be honest, like I still have to drive and I do all the video editing myself too. That's another factor in this. It's like I'm putting so much time into it and I feel almost like, I watch a lot of other YouTubers that have like lower followings, like smaller followings, like 10,000, 20,000 views or subscribers. And they'll be getting sponsorship deals with like all these like name brand companies, And, with street interviews, it's a little different. Like, it's oversaturated. So even though I'm performing well, because it's so oversaturated, I don't know if companies even know I exist yet.
See the value.
Or see the value.
Okay.
And I've also haven't built like a community yet where I have loyal followers and loyal fans. They don't know who I am. They know Outofpocket TV, but they don't know Tom. I
mean, I think maybe a good or easy way for you to kind of get like small sponsors as a startup is, especially in Connecticut, man. There's a lot of people that do like a lot of clothing lines and stuff like that. Maybe start reaching out to like some clothing vendors, but hey, pay me $100. I'll wear your shirt on my next episode. Yeah, as like a small start. You know what I mean? Just to kind of like start getting some type of revenue or even like put something on screen. You know what I mean? I think it's an idea.
Yeah. And it's crazy because like I've been getting emails. I got an email once from what I thought was a legit company and they offered me $10,000 and I thought I had my first sponsor. That shit blew my mind. I was like, I was about to cry, bro. I was so happy. And we went through the whole process. I have the email thread. I still have it. Like I email back and forth. Everything seemed legit. It was like perfect English. When you get emails and sometimes it's like off or like you feel like it might be a scam. Everything was perfect. They sent me like a file and I had to like click on it and then they had like all the videos that they wanted me to use to implement. And, bro, it was crazy. So intricate. And they just never hit me back up. And it was weird. I think they just wanted me to click on the link that they sent me to download because I think they were like trying to hack or whatever. I don't know, whatever the case is.
Oh, these are some good scammers.
Like, they really are getting better. And I'm typically good at picking up on scams, but that was like exceptional. And it also played on my emotions too. So I was all excited thinking I had my first deal.
Right.
I'm like, that was like $10,000 is typical for this type of channel, like growth and 10,000, or I mean, having 100,000 subscribers, you should be getting deals with like around 10,000. So it seemed like pretty reasonable. I was like, oh, bet, like, yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Yep. Turned out to be a scam. So.
I mean, that gives you hope for the next one, Yeah. Like, that gives you hope for the actual.
Yeah, I mean, so I know you got the dating show kind of planned out. Do you have any other plans on how you're gonna get this channel to grow even more?
Yeah, so the good thing about this is like, even though I do feel discouraged because I haven't gotten the money from the success, I feel like I have the knowledge and the expertise to like start a new channel.
Transition
right?
this to something
that's
else.
Why,
right.
that's why I'm planning on transitioning to the dating show, and I feel like the dating show is going to perform extremely well.
Okay.
Oh, right now, I think right now is definitely the time to do it. Yeah. I mean, just don't take too long.
Oh yeah, I'm like trying so hard, but I'm just waiting on this person to finish the custom design.
Bro, I'll be in that shit, man. Let me know. Like, yeah, for real. Like, honestly,
yeah.
One of our goals is like honestly kind of connect with all Connecticut content creators. So big shout out to Derek for even like making this happen. You know.
Yeah, thank you, Derek.
Yeah,
Yeah.
facts. Appreciate it, man.
Derek is Mr. Derek Cox. Derek Cox in the orange that's in the back right now.
Like, damn, nigga, there you go. You got it, right?
Come on, you want to get in the camera, Derek? You want to get in the camera, man?
Nah, he's definitely making it happen, man.
Yeah, thank you for making this connection for sure.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I think covered it all. Oh, you know, I got one more question for you. So, what amount of money would it take for you to be, I guess, become happy? Like, you know, that you'd have to make from like these content creator.
The craziest part is that I'm a minimalist. Like,
Okay.
so for me, like I'm not chasing like the crazy cars. Like I'm not into cars. You know, there's people that like
Yeah.
love cars. That my favorite car is this, that, whatever, Lamborghini, this, that, Huracan, whatever all these cars. And I just want a house. That's it.
Okay.
Once I get a house, I'm happy.
Okay.
A fully paid off house, and I could be comfortable living in my house and have everything that I need. That's really it. You know, we live in a time where like people are ungrateful with the things they have, and I'm very grateful for what I have. You know, I think who was it? Like Ben Shapiro said it best.
What a terrible guy to quote. Go ahead.
I was just going to say that. Like Ben Shapiro of all people.
Nah, Ben Shapiro's the man. Yo, I know he's controversial, but I'm just saying, yo, he said some real shit.
I see the type of content you like.
Okay.
No, I'm just saying, man. Look, I'm just gonna say what he said. You ready?
I think I know who you're voting for.
Yo, I mean, gotta vote for the right person, man.
There we go.
White is right.
Okay.
All right, what did he say? What Ben say?
So yeah, Ben Shapiro said that back, like I think I don't even know, like what, like 1,000 years ago or something, or hundreds of years ago. People didn't have what we have now. We have, you know, entertainment right here, right in the palm of our hands. We have lighting. We have access to food. We have housing, right? Everything that we need. But people always want more. Like back then, people didn't have anything. They were just living in a little fucking house and eating and telling stories, and that was life. You know what I'm saying? But now we have access to everything. We have so much,
and we're still not satisfied.
and people are still not satisfied.
I mean, yeah, you're kind of describing yourself to a T right now.
Yeah, I know.
Like I said,
that's the crazy part. That's why it feels so weird inside. Like a part of me isn't happy, but it's like, damn, I should be completely happy. I have everything I want. I have a family, I have a kid, I have a place to live, food, but I want more. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
American dream.
American dream.
I think that's just humans as a whole.
Yeah,
you know, that's what we do. We always want more. We're never satisfied.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, you know what? So all right, we got that. Our last topic we covered this. So you found some lady in India? Or how did that come about?
Oh man, yo. So
was it like a dating
Your
app?
passport, bro.
I'm a passport bro.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
a passport bro.
Okay.
100%.
A lot of negative stereotypes comes with passport bros.
Like what? I'm curious.
You guys go over to other countries to take advantage of like women? Yeah.
Women that can't stick
crazy.
up for themselves.
Yeah.
Yo, that's that's crazy. I can see that though. I can see that for sure. But nah, that wasn't me. Like she was like actually the first girl that I met from a different country that I connected with, and I locked her up immediately. So it's like
How'd you guys meet?
So we met on. Yo, this is crazy. I can't believe I'm saying this shit.
Good.
We met on Omegle.
What's that?
You don't know what Omegle is or Omegle? People.
The fucking app, the fucking video shit where you click off and like you can the next person go to the next person.
So it's a video. It's
Is it a dating app?
No, it's a website that you go to and you hit next, and like a random person pops up on video, and you could talk to them, and they could be from anywhere around the world. Like it doesn't even matter. Like
This is the first time hearing this. What, like,
you've never seen Omegle?
So it's like, okay, so you have your video on, right?
Yeah.
And it will.
This is on your phone?
Anywhere, your phone,
It used to
computer.
be computer back in the day, but like, so you would be on the video, right? And it will have a video. It'll be a video, I guess, chat with like you and another person, and then you guys will communicate. Sometimes people just go up there, do weird shit, like pull their dick out or like pull their titties out, or say nigger and then jump off, like just random shit, right? And you could just click next, and it will put up another random person. Like
Quick too.
Yeah.
instantly. You're talking to a new person.
So they can
as
just
fast
swipe.
as-
They'll just swipe on you.
It's like Tinder, bro.
Yeah.
Swipe.
But
Well,
it's
like
not.
live,
It's not a date.
It's a live chat.
It's live.
It's not a dating thing. It's like your face. Like literally, your face is there as being recorded, like almost like a video call, like FaceTime.
Okay.
Yeah, and you just
like FaceTime, that's it.
next essentially.
Yeah.
So you next up until your wife.
Next. So I would do it with my boys. I would be on like Discord, and it would be like a challenge, like how many titties can we see on Omegle? Because
Okay.
I was good at that. I was good at getting girls showing me their tits.
Right.
So we would sit there, and I'll be with my boys on Discord, and I'll be streaming it live, and then the girls would flash, and then I'd be like, "We did it,"
Mhm.
whatever. And so I stumbled upon her, and then we just had a really good conversation. It
Did she
went
flash you?
really well? No. Nah. So we had a really good conversation, and I was like, "Yo, this chick is dope." So then we had each other on Instagram. I flew out to India to go visit her, and we vibed.
You
clicked.
flew out to
Yeah, I flew
India.
out to India. It was like a 23 or 20.
Bro, that's like
flight.
one of those countries that people just advise you to never visit. How like because they'll go there, eat, and then just like have diarrhea for 6 months. Like,
Yeah, I know.
like
How
how
long-
was that? Like, was it as bad as people make it seem?
No, not at all. I mean, honestly, I went to New Delhi, and New Delhi is heavily polluted. The pollution is like disgusting. Like you
Mhm.
walk outside, and it's like 10 people just took a cigarette and blew on your face.
Right.
Ugh.
That's how crazy. Like it's so bad, and it stinks too. Like in certain roads,
Mhm.
like there's so much like garbage. I think I don't know like what it is, but it's
Okay.
bad. And
That's where she's from.
no, she's from a place called Mizoram. It's
Okay.
actually not even like it's on the border of India and like Myanmar and China.
Okay.
And she's actually more of like Chinese descent. She's
Okay.
not in like a typical like what you would think of a typical Indian like
Okay.
like someone that's Hindi and like
Okay.
all that. But she actually speaks her own language called Mizo.
Okay.
Okay.
It's like completely separate from it's like a whole different place. It should like it's weird. It's really weird. But
So how long did you know her before flying out to India?
I think we met December of last year, and then I met her in March. So it was like
So
a
the first time you
few
talked to her
months.
on video was in December,
December.
and then you flew her in March. So like,
I mean, what happened between December to
Three-
March to where you're like, I'm solidified and going out there to go meet this girl?
Yeah, I mean,
like
we
love
were,
at first sight?
We were. Nah, I wouldn't say love at first sight. I don't really even believe in like love like that anymore. I used to when I was younger, but
I mean, you married this person. You don't believe in love?
not in the way that like the typical American like watching like Disney and fairy
Okay.
kind of believe.
I don't know. I'm sensing some arrangement happening here where he's getting paid for this marriage.
Nah.
Yeah,
My God.
I just got out of my camera.
That's funny.
Real federal, buddy.
Nah, like I just
It's all jokes. It's all jokes.
yeah. Nah,
Yeah, the FBI is gonna buy that.
nah. The crazy part is like her culture, like her people are not with it at all. They like she had like 10,000 followers on Instagram. She lost 2,000 followers after posting.
Really?
Like because like their culture is like against like dating
Mixed
Foreigners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially like
Yeah.
any dark skin. Like if it was a white dude, they'll be like a little more
Right,
tolerable.
Blue
Yeah.
eyes. Like,
But yeah, they're like, okay, like that's whatever.
Which is ironic because they're dark.
Yeah.
But you said so. Like,
No,
what
but
happened? What happened in between now and then, and that caused you to like fly over there?
No, we clicked. Like we were talking on FaceTime almost every day after Omegle, and I was just like, yo, she's dope. Like, and then I was single, just out of a relationship. I had just broken up with my ex, my baby mom. Like,
Yeah.
So I was going through a
I know
rough
she
time.
heated right now.
Like you flew across the world for this bitch. You wouldn't even take me to Starbucks.
That's crazy.
She's fuming, yo.
How was her English?
Pretty good.
Really?
Yeah, she speaks really well. Like, yeah.
Yo, what's your baby mom's ethnicity?
She's white.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
White with blue eyes.
I thought she was about to say white witch. I'm not gonna lie to you. White witch. You guys can't follow that?
That was my go-to type was like white girls with blue eyes.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah,
That's my
no.
weakness.
Once the Ben Shapiro thing came out, I put it together.
Next thing you're gonna know, you're gonna tell us that you appreciate Jordan Peterson.
Yeah, dude, I love Jordan Peterson. Steven Crowder, Jordan Peterson, Ben Shapiro. Come on,
Candace Owens.
Candace Owens. I have her book and all that. Yeah,
He has her. Okay, yeah, okay.
Oh man,
What's that guy's name? Tucker? Tucker Carlson?
Nah, I don't like Tucker Carlson.
Okay. That's where you draw the line.
Yeah, that's where I draw the line.
Yeah, Tucker Carlson's been real liberal ever since he got fired. You know,
Right.
Nah, that's
So
crazy.
how was your experience when you went over there? Like, was it like, okay,
Yo,
what made you?
Oh,
Oh, go ahead.
nah, India is beautiful.
Really?
India is beautiful.
Besides the shithole that you saw?
Yeah, nah, like besides that, like, all right, I'll give you an example. I walked into their movie theater. Like, we went to go watch a movie when I was staying out there. Their movie theater is like a fucking palace.
Really?
Like, you walk in, spiral staircases, murals of like old movies, like well-known classic films like that people love, like just on the walls, paintings of like different characters from all types of movies. I'm like, yo, what the fuck am I walking into? This is like they're worshiping movies. It is crazy. When I walked in, they literally patted me down. They have security at the movie theater. At the movie theater.
I mean, was it just you that were patted down though?
I don't know if they patted. I don't recall, but I'm sure they patted her down too.
Okay.
They had females patting. I don't know, whatever. So they're patting me down, and they literally took I had gum, and they confiscated my gum, wrote down my name, put a sticker on it, locked it away, and they're like, "You come back and get this." Like, that's how strict they are. Like, they're mad.
Hey, what the fuck they think you about to do in there? Like,
yo, it's crazy. So, yeah, no, but like India, like they surprisingly, like, even though there's a lot of pollution and like there were moments where like it was really bad stench, like some parts of India are really, really beautiful.
how long did you stay?
I stayed for 2 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Did you come back with her, or did you come back and then go back again?
No, yeah. So the first time I went to go visit her in New Delhi, and the second time, so like the way the thing, like the visa works, it's called a K1 visa. I don't know if you guys have seen 90 Day Fiance.
I've seen the show. I've seen it.
Yeah. So it's the same exact process. Excuse me. You have to be engaged to the person first, right? In order to even start the paperwork. So I flew out to propose to her.
The first time.
You knew that this is what you wanted to do?
3 months.
Like, you already knew that, like, this is who you wanted to be with.
You haven't even touched her yet.
I haven't even touched her, and I was like,
This is the one. This is it.
This is it. Yeah, she checked off all the boxes. Yeah.
Okay.
In terms of what I wanted in a woman. Like, in terms of what I want.
Within 3 months.
What are those boxes? Like, what do you want in a woman?
I just want like a traditional woman, like someone that cooks, cleans, wants to be a stay-at-home wife.
So you couldn't find that in America?
Nope. I mean, I can, but like, yo, I had trouble, bro. I've gone through a lot. Trust me.
Okay.
After I broke up with my ex, I was with like 20 girls, bro.
Right.
Like, I'm telling you, like, I was cooking and I could not find a single one.
But
Like,
you couldn't find the right white woman. Because you date white women.
To be honest, like, that's not even my type anymore. My type is like broadened.
Okay.
I've been with all shades and colors and types and sizes. I don't give a fuck.
But white was not right.
Not in this case. Not in this case.
That was she's an interesting one. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
So within 3 months, you pretty much decide that this is the person that you're gonna propose to. So was it with the intent of proposing to, or like is it just that you wanted to date, or was it primarily you wanted her back? You wanted her in America? Like, what was the driving force for you to make that decision?
So she checked off all the boxes, and in order to bring her to America, we have to technically be engaged.
Okay.
Right. So obviously, like, I wanted to see how we would live together.
Yeah.
So, you know, the proposal was just the first part. It wasn't like I was gonna marry her.
You ain't locking in yet.
Yeah, I was gonna.
It's all kind of for show, at least. Okay.
Yeah, just so that we get the paperwork done, you know.
Okay.
And then I could bring her here, and then we could like see what it's like to live together. So that was the initial plan. So I went out there, proposed to her at the Taj Mahal, which was crazy. Like,
really?
Yeah, it was dope. Like, the Taj Mahal is a crazy structure. It's one of the 7th, 8th.
Yeah, eight one of the world.
How many wonders are there in the world?
I think there's eight.
Eight. Yeah, so it's like one of the 8th wonders in the world.
I thought it was 7.
7?
I thought it was 7,
Oh.
but maybe I'm tripping. But go ahead.
No worries. But go on.
He loves to prove me wrong with
Siri.
Google. 8 wonders of the world, 7
I'm
wonders of the
curious
world. I
too,
thought it was
I
7
wanna know.
wonders of the world.
Yeah, you're 7.
7, right?
Yeah.
So
good
there's
shit.
7 wonders in the world. All right, I stand corrected. Yeah. So
1 for 10.
I'd say 100, but all right.
Right.
So yeah, I proposed to her there, and the time that I spent with her was like crazy. Like we connected way better than I've connected with like any American girl.
Okay.
Okay.
Within like the time that I broke up with my ex, and everything with like the red pill movement, like I'm really big into it, and they really push for like like a lot of foreign women are typically more submissive and traditional,
right?
So I was like, all right, let me see if it's true or not. And as soon as I met her, I was like, this is crazy. Like it's exactly what they're saying.
Right.
Like there was nothing like to like make me think otherwise. So and she's beautiful. So like I'm not really looking for like I know some people believe in love at first sight. Like it wasn't like it was love at first sight, but there was nothing wrong.
It was compatibility.
Yeah, the compatibility is there. So
now, what if she kind of, now that you brought her to America, like what if she gets more Americanized and wants kind of to behave more like an American woman? Like how are you gonna deal with that?
Well,
like what if she wants to work?
Yeah, so I mean, I don't mind if we've had this conversation, and to be honest, there are parts of her that where she's from, they learn a lot about America, like, and she has like social media, so she knows she's influenced by that, and I see it in her. So like at the end of the day, like people are gonna be influenced by that content, and they're gonna be they're gonna like kind of like change. She's changed a little bit. Like she's like starting to like kind of like get into the American feel and vibe and stuff.
Right.
But it's not changing her completely. Like it's not gonna like change who she is at the core. Like her family raised her a certain way.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day,
how did her family feel about you?
To be honest, she
get disowned?
No. Her family, they're really nice people. They completely support her.
Okay.
But deep down, they definitely don't want her out here. Want her over like back.
Okay.
Home. Like that's just the way their culture is. Like Asian people are really strict on family, like staying together. And she's like across the world right now with a Spanish dude. Yo,
yeah.
She's cooked right now.
She's mixing the
like,
blood, and they don't like it.
Yo, they are not like completely satisfied with it, but whatever makes her happy is what's important to them.
Okay.
Yeah. So
nice.
And I've FaceTimed them, and they're cool. Like they don't speak English, so it's like we were just staring at each other. But
you give me like a new outlook, because I'm having some dating issues over here in America, and I might have to jump on Omegle.
She got some friends, bro. I got she got cousins.
Slide the WhatsApp over.
The WhatsApp.
Yeah. Nah, but so yeah, the process is crazy though. Like the K1 process to bring her here is like crazy. But we got it done, and she's finally here. She's actually pregnant now.
Oh,
yeah.
Congrats, man.
A little accidental, but
yeah, you got 100K subs.
Yeah, waste no time.
Pregnant girl in a year, yo.
Within a year, like not even. You got 10 months in, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy. I'm. One thing about me is that I'm very impulsive.
And you're also Hispanic.
Yeah, I'm Hispanic. So
yeah.
I'm pumping out babies. Candy, bro.
So I mean, it looks like you're actually gonna move forward with marrying this girl.
Yeah, no, we are married.
Oh, officially.
Yeah, because we had to get married within the 90 days.
Oh, like that's like the real thing, the 90 days fiance shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we like I got her here. I wanted to see how we would be together, living together. We waited until literally like the last week before the 90 days ran up, and then I was like, all right, we're good. Like everything's good.
So now she's here. She's locked in.
She's
really?
Locked in, yeah.
So she
doesn't have the green card yet. No.
When did she get that?
We have to file more paperwork for that.
That takes a while.
Well, it also
takes
costs
forever.
a lot. Like it costs like an extra like $2,000. To be honest, I'm not in a rush to get that because like she's not working. She's pregnant right now. She's not planning on working anytime soon.
Nah, do it. No, I just got I got my green card a couple years ago.
Yeah.
The process takes forever, and then to become an American citizen takes forever.
Yeah.
I mean, I just do it. Like the better, the quicker, the sooner. Especially you don't really know, even though you're voting for the guy that's against that type of shit. You never know. Like laws might change, so it's always best to do it immediately.
Yeah. No, I'm trying to do it as fast as possible, but
I mean, I know it's just definitely pricey.
Yeah, it is a little up there, but we're gonna do it ASAP. We just got married not too long ago, and pregnant. So
because I think you have to like, I forgot what it is. You have to be married for 2 years like that, or like before you apply for it.
No.
There was some, or maybe us for your citizenship. That's what it is. You have to hold your green card for like 2 or 3 years before you apply for citizenship.
Yeah.
He's probably like, hey, like she don't got that shit. She still she right here. She can't go nowhere.
That's the dangling carrot. All right, man. One last question before I wrap this up, bro. What advice would you give to new YouTubers on how to create a successful channel? Or what course you selling?
That's crazy. So if you want to start a YouTube channel, be successful, you have to be consistent. I know that's like so cliche to say. Everybody says it, but consistency is key. Like, you can't just post like one video and then like wait 3 months or whatever, post another one. I see a lot of channels like that had potential and they stop posting. It's like you have to literally be so consistent. And I'm in a position right now where like I'm so discouraged to post because like I'm not at the level where I want to be at, right? But I still know that if I stop, that's it. I'm cooked. You know, it's hard to come back after a while. You know, some people can do it. If
after YouTube turns its back on you, it's hard to get it. Like
it's hard to really come back. So it's just about being consistent and always being in the mix. And honestly, look for a mentor. Like, I took a YouTube course and that was crucial for me. Like I needed that course, because if I didn't take that course, I would have been lost, like still to this day.
Okay.
Maybe I would have watched YouTube videos and got lucky and stumbled upon a video like how to become a YouTuber. But definitely find like something that can like teach you, like, because at the end of the day, you still got to learn how to video edit. You have to find your niche and all this stuff. And in order to do all that, you need some kind of guidance, you know? Okay. And when I took that course, they had it all laid out for me. They were like, hey, listen, they had actionable steps. Like, do this. Make a YouTube channel. Don't, because I used to like be like, oh, I want to make a YouTube channel. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And I would never do it because I would be like so overwhelmed with the ideas that I had. I had so many ideas, like a trillion ideas that I want. Like, and then I got so overwhelmed that I would shut down. And then I'm like, damn, I don't even know where to start. I wouldn't even like start. I wouldn't even take the first step, which is just make the channel.
Yeah.
Make the channel and then post your first video. Like, and that's the thing. Like the course literally said, make the channel, come up with the name, post your first video. And once you start doing that, and then you get a feel of how you are in the camera, get better and better. So just be consistent and put your, mind to it and get started. Don't hesitate and don't like
overthink it.
Right. Yeah, don't overthink it. Just do it.
Okay.
It. You gotta just do it.
Yeah, great advice, man. And where can they find you on YouTube?
Outofpocket TV.
That's it.
Yep.
All right, man.
All right, yo, bro. Thanks for coming on, man.
Great episode.
Great episode.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah,
touched everything.
Yeah, that was a lot.
Went from content creating to passport boys to
when you lost your virginity.
Yeah.
You done touched a lot, man. But it was nice having you, bro.
Sir.
Yeah,
hope y'all enjoyed that. As always, drop a like. Make sure y'all hit that sub button. Drop a comment. And we'll see you next episode.
Later.